Well, hello the viewers of this program. We are today once again with our program on, and we are going to speak about something that is making many people to fail, especially youths, as this program is about youths. So many youths have been failing school, failing job in their careers, many things that make them to go astray. What is it that is making people to lose focus?
Yeah, what was the project that you had in life? What was the goal? What was the accomplishment that you saw before you, but for some odd reason, there was some sort of distraction that came and make you lose focus on whatever it is that you had projected in life before?
We have something very special to tell you today. And today we have Dari with us from the branch in Tunapuna, and he's going to be here with us, helping us to help you. You know that many youths, they lose focus easily. Do you know somebody that lose focus easily?
Yeah, Pastor, many youths, they use focus very easily, but like things like Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, they're so...
Wait! We are going to tell you what happened with many youths, and maybe it's happening with you. Call your friends, WhatsApp them, message them, tell them that Where Are We Going program is on now.
There's always distractions in life, but the key is avoiding them. Time is always passing, and I hope you're always progressing. Because if you aren't, you're falling behind. There's an inflation rate on your progress in life. If you're at a standstill, you think you're just not actively moving forward. But the truth is, the world is moving forward, and you aren't. Other people are getting smarter, faster, better, making more money than you. Technology is changing. Culture is changing. If you're not focused on what makes progress in your life, then you've got some big challenges ahead of you. Focus is crucial for success, both in the short term and the long term. Whether it's writing an essay for school or writing a cover letter for a job application. Procrastination weighs you down like financial debt weighs down a bank account. I love watching movies and television, but sometimes you need to tone down all the media consumption. Don't watch reruns just because there's something to do. Don't jump on social media out of boredom. If you're going to entertain yourself, do it with intent. Everything should be done with intent. You should be highly aware of how you spend your time, because you can't get it back. Time is the only commodity. You can't make more of it. You can make more money, but you can't make more time. If you're going to work, put your nose down to the grindstone and start working. Don't work and then check Facebook and then start typing and then get up and get a drink. Put 100% focus into what you decide to do.
So distraction is something so dangerous that when you are already distracted, you don't realize that you are distracted.
No, you don't realize at all. It's that you don't pick up it so soon, but of course, as time goes along, it recaps in your mind what is taking place.
Just as you saw in this video, many times you get distracted in work, if you get distracted in school. How many times you just get the phone? I know I'm not supposed to spend so much time on Facebook or WhatsApp when I am in school. But I was just checking a notification. But by checking the notification, when you look at the watch, it was already half an hour.
Yeah, Pastor,
and we spent just rolling down the screen.
Yeah, Pastor, because it is even up with me. I will be doing work and just so I'll get a message. When I pick up the phone and I read this message, I see another message. And then I see another notification. So it's just like, calling it to come to do something more.
So these distractions make people to waste a lot of time with unnecessary things, and it can bring other problems as well.
Yeah, sometimes you sit down and work, as Darren was saying here, and you have a schedule and you're behind schedule, but you plan a day. But for some reason, of course, your phone call out and you watch. And from that one message, it translates into a whole half an hour you sit down just there typing without you even recognizing what is taking place. And of course, your job task, now the time for your job task becomes less. And then of course, if it is that you don't finish, the boss is on your back.
Yes, and many of you have been going through problems because of distractions. Not only social networks, but what is the plan you have for your life? What's the dream you had for your life? And because of you got distracted of a relationship or a friendship, something that came on your way that made you to divert your focus. Then you were a person that used to study a lot, you used to focus on your studies, you wanted to be a professional. Now you don't care about school, you see yourself ducking class, your parents don't know. But you're ducking classes, you're going around with friends. What is it that make you to divert your focus? For sure, it's something that you not bring in a close future. Nothing as good, nothing beneficial.
Yeah, Pastor, for sure. Because everybody that's going in school saying, I'm going to come out with all my passes, I'm going to come out successful, and then they're going to end up with the wrong crowd, and they start a drift. and they start to drift. And then when they do catch themselves, it's done too late and they're trying to catch up, but it'll be harder for them to catch back when they're done straight from the point for so long.
How many of you now, ladies, for example, that are watching the program, you had a dream? I'm going to finish this school, I'm going to graduate, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But along the way, you got distracted with a relationship in the school. That relationship, you became a pregnant. Today, you have a child father. You don't have a husband. You have a child father, and you have your plan that was delayed because you were a victim of a distraction.
Yeah, you wasn't finished school this year, but you had a prolonged 2 years because, of course, you need time, of course, for the child to get to a certain age, to send the child to school. And you have to be there, taking care of the child before you project your goal in life. And this is the situation that we're facing, because when you are in school and you get distracted from the original target, which is for you when you go to school.
And study.
Study, get your passes, of course, you get a good job. And then, of course, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, they could come because, of course, you need money to take care of this person.
Yes, it happens. But what we are trying to make you to understand is that distractions are things that make you to divert your focus of what is really important. The distractions lead you to get involved in things deeply, more deeper than with things that were really important.
Yeah.
You have to study in the school, have friends. When you are distracted, you get more involved with your friends than the things that you have to do in school. Yeah. And then you don't do nothing at school. When you reach home, you get distracted again with your social networks. You don't do the homework. It's a recipe to fail. The school is a classical example, but there are other things in life, as we said here, about personal life, friends, boyfriend or girlfriend. What is the distractions that is making you to divert your focus? Maybe you have problems with your parents right now. You think that the parents don't care about you, they don't understand you. It's because they want you to focus on what is really beneficial for you, but you are distracted. And as I said in the beginning, when a person is distracted, they never realize that they are distracted.
Yeah, and you see, the sad thing about it is that when you're home, and whatever problem causes you to be home, because everybody never escalate in school, you never get the passes. So you're home and you're stagnant. You have to remember that the world go ahead. You get sick, but the world moves on as normal. And everything goes, while you're waiting home there to do, somebody probably go and do an extra course, do an extra, semester in a school, over the case. You are there stuck with the situation. And of course, the friends that allowed you to become distracted, they are not there to help you.
I want you to watch the story of this lady that she's part of the group. One day, she was there maybe in the same situation that you are, distracted. She lost the focus in life and just was around friends. She was just around friends, going parties and drinking, whatever. And you're going to see how her life was. And today she's in the YPG. She recovered focus. And you're going to see how is her life now. Watch with us.
My name is Laura Akal Jawahir, and before I found the YPG, I was into a lot of partying. If the crowd had 11 tattoos, I wanted 12. I was into smoking, drinking, anything that the young people do in these days, I wanted to do it, and even more. Always had a big group of friends anywhere I go from school. And we used to do everything together. We smoked together, we drink together, we partied together, and that's where it all began. When we got older, we learned drugs, we learned marijuana, we learned mollies, ecstasy, whatever it was to get the party higher. When I would dress up and go out, I would feel like if I was on top of the world, but when I reach home in the real world with the headaches and, I wouldn't feel good, something missing, something empty. It was always a fight and an argument in all the relationships in my life at the point in time, starting from my mother, my boyfriend, everything. So I felt empty, distressed, like something was missing. After I drink and I smoke, I would forget a lot of things that I wouldn't even know. I would meet people and they would see me the next day and say the lime was good, and I wouldn't remember them. Before when I was in school, I would fall back in my studies, especially when I started university. I struggled with that. I had a lot of struggles with continuing my classes and actually trying to finish doing my degree because all I was studying was to lime and to party. The outfits, the short dresses, and it seemed like every month the clothes get shorter. So you have to like compete with it, compete with other girls, compete with the nakedness or, you know, the whatever the new trend might be. Tattooing your skin especially. I would always get a lot of male attention from ever since. Always get a lot of male attention, and yes, I would jump into relationships and until one relationship left me a single mother. So, and I continued being in relationships that never worked out. We always fight. It was always a jealousy issue. It was always something. It never worked. I used to argue with my mom a lot, up to even at old age, from teenage all the way up. I didn't have a good relationship with my mom when I was a teenager because she was a flight attendant and she was hardly around. So I had a lot of freedom and I didn't respect her as a mother. She was more like my friend. There was a day after the service, I looked back and there were a big group of youths and they were all laughing, and I was kind of curious as to, you know, what was the cause of the laughter, and it was sheer curiosity that actually made me question who are these people? Who's the YPG? Because they all had on their little t-shirts marked YPG and they were looking so cute. I just wanted to know about them. When I just started being active in the group, I was very shy. I didn't feel like I fit in among these people because they were so, you know, I want to use the word godly. They were so into the whole Jesus Christ and they love, and so I didn't feel like I fit in. So I was really quiet and reserved. But they kept at it. They always invited me to go where they went. They always invited me to meetings, and by seeing the attention they were giving to me, I started coming. Eventually I started feeling like if I belong, feeling like if I fit in. I noticed things really began to change when I didn't feel comfortable doing the party promotions and the modeling and the things that I used to feel comfortable doing. I stopped feeling like if I was supposed to do it. Something in my mind keeps telling me this is not the right thing to do. This is not the place where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be somewhere else. And I believe that's when the change started. That little voice in your head telling you the right thing to do. Eventually, I gave up the smoking, the drinking, the partying, and today, I feel fulfilled. I feel like a void has been filled. I feel like if I found my voice, literally found my voice, because through the YPG, I started to sing, I started to express myself through songwriting. Today, my mother and I are friends as well as mother and daughter. We do argue, but 2 minutes later, we're back together again. We learn how to express ourselves instead of going to sleep angry, instead of just not talking to each other, the silent treatment. We learn how to say, you know, I was wrong, and talk things out. Today, I feel like if I will make a lot of people proud, today I feel like I can walk the streets with my head high. No matter what anyone says, I know I have a clean heart. I feel fulfilled. I feel to spread the word of love and Jesus to everyone that I see and approach. I'm not shy anymore. I'm not ashamed to speak about the way I was and the way I am now. I'm not ashamed at all. And life is just better now. I will advise any youth, any person who's going through anything in their lives that they feel down, they feel depressed, they feel they don't have anywhere they belong, you belong to the YPG. We're waiting for you and we welcome you with open arms as they did to me.
You see, when a person is distracted, they see distraction coming around, but they are never able to run away from that. You see friends, like she said in the testimony, friends dying, like you're on drugs, you see other friends dying, you see people getting locked up, and you, for instance, you will come back to the reality and say, no, I have to come out of this life. And say, no, I stay quiet for a while at home, but all of a sudden the distraction come again through a friend, through someone, and there you are again. And because you live in this kind of life, that maybe if you don't focus now, you may get in a situation that there is no place to run away. And that's it. How many youths have been dying recently? Murders have been taking place. The person was in the wrong place, in the wrong time, with the wrong people. He lost focus. But when he faced death, it was too late.
For true, Pastor, because many people will say, if I only could have do it different, I'd have separate myself from all the friends, from all the Facebook, and I'd have focus on my life, I'd have focus on school. But they don't go so far ahead that it's hard for them to catch back. But there's a chance for all of those who watching us, come and see how to get back your focus, how to pull back your life into the direction you want it to go.
So, as the program says, you need to know where you're going. So this coming Sunday, we are going to be here in Port of Spain at number 2 Broadway, upstairs Maraj Jewelers, opposite the gates, here in Port of Spain. Yes, upstairs Maraj, the Universal Church. Yes, but it's not about religion. It's about to make you to focus. We don't want you to come here to learn religion, because maybe you have religion, family have religion, but you lost your focus quite a long time. But this coming Sunday, you are going to see how the youth group can put you back in the track. Put you back in track. If you don't do that, maybe right now you are like the story of the boiled frog. Have you heard about that? The story of the boiled frog. Somebody took the frog, look at this, put the frog in a pan with water on the stove and put it there and light it up. Put a fire on it to cook it. But the fire was, kind of low. The water was start getting warm, but the frog was feeling nice, that warm water, and it was getting hot, but he didn't realize because he was so involved, I say distracted with the temperature. He was enjoying it, but it was the temperature started to raise in a way that he didn't realize it, and he ended up boiled, dead. And there are many youths like now being boiled by cocaine, marijuana. Maybe you almost died many times and you got quiet for a while. But now you are enjoying again. How is warm, huh? Nights you spend in parties and nightclubs, coming back home, nothing happened. I keep on doing that. But the day when it happened, you're going to be so involved that you're going to be boiled in life.
Listen to me. If it is that you are facing any of these things that he just said here, don't delay. The numbers are there on the screen. You can call, you can WhatsApp, SMS, anything that you choose. Of course, you can link with us there on Facebook as always.
Yes.
Page, there you can like
YPG Trinidad and Tobago and our supporters YPG Trinidad and Tobago and Trinbago Youths. Yeah. Our supporters. Sometimes they broadcast live our programs in the radio.
Yeah, if you have that, and of course he could give his address there.
In Tunapuna branch, the youth power group, Sunday what time?
Sunday at 12:30 past at number 6 Eastern Main Road, 2nd floor, Allsville Mall. Don't be worried about the stairs. It has an elevator for you to come up easily and...
Don't lose the focus. Come to the youth group. Don't get distracted with the stairs.
Yeah, Pastor.
So this coming Sunday, you can put your life back in track. If you want to talk to us, you can call the numbers, you can send a WhatsApp message, you can interact with us, and for sure, we are going to help you to recover your focus. If you are a father or mother that's going through a situation, hard time now with your children, you can bring it in the youth group. You can even join with them. Take part in the youth group with them for you to see what the youth group is about. But never, ever forget, before you do anything in your life, you must think about where you're going.
Email us at ypgyouths@hotmail.com. And you can find us on Facebook, YPG Youths. Also watch us on YouTube, Trinidad and Tobago. And listen to 91.9 FM The Street.